All right, so just a quick update on the boat here. I actually put these hinges in on these hatches, and I put in the locking parts there. So that's that one, and then it just has this little lip here, this little latch here, and then you can just close it, and it stays closed, and it actually locks too. I do have keys for this. They come with these little universal keys. So you can actually just put this in, and I can actually lock it. It's hard to do with one hand though. I think you have to, yeah, there you go. So now it's locked, so you can't actually open it up. So for things like gasoline and stuff like that, if I don't want my kids getting in there, I can just do that. So these are nice. These are pretty good. I think I got them on Amazon. I think they were like $5 or $6 a piece. They came in a pack of 2. So I got these 2, and then I got another one up there. So this one as well pops up. But that, right, I put in this hose here. I'm going to try and figure out, I might need a bracket or something to hook it that way, because right now when I pull this up, it kind of hits right there, or I might just have to round this off a little bit. And I think what I'm going to do is I'll just pop this off here, just take this off, and then just take like a little drill bit or something and kind of round it off a little bit so it goes around this pipe for the bilge pump here. So I attached this is in. I had to kind of sink in the screws a little bit because the screws I had weren't super long enough to go into this. And then I think I'm just gonna take the sander and kind of sand all around this so it's not so rigid, and then I'll paint it. And I had to cut the piping and just retighten it on. I mean, it works fine, nothing wrong with it. It'll just spit out the back. It's kind of cool. Maybe I'll get some wood putty or something and fill this in and then sand it down. Or sand it down, put wood putty in, and then paint it. So it'll be nice and color of the boat. And then all this wood here, I added this extra piece. I don't remember if that was in the other video, but I added this extra piece for this lip. 2 reasons I did that. One is when I put this down, if I didn't do that, this would be like all the way up here, and I would have these 2 little latches right next to each other here, which would have been okay. But I was always worried that if I cut this out and I cut it too far forward, then I'm kind of in trouble. So I'd rather back it up a little bit, and then if I need to, I could always take this and notch in, or get smaller, thinner piece of wood and work backwards, as opposed to having something here that I'm going to lose out. Plus, it makes it a lot more sturdy, just to stand on it. I might put another one back here and just screw it in, just so this has something to rest on a little bit more. Like if I want to stand on it or do something like that. I mean, it's pretty solid here. Goes over this. It's about halfway on that one. I mean, this thing is pretty solid, but you never know, just in case from over here when these hinges pop off, boom, that's going to fall in. So I might get 2 more pieces in the back here and over here just to fill that in. So yeah, that's the back latch there. Looks pretty cool. All my tools and crap are there, but whatever. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's going to be functional. Kind of completes the boat a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this, actually. See if I can do this without dropping it. I'm going to mount this right here. All right, so I'll mount the solar panel right on that latch. And then I might have to get something here, like some foam or something like that, so when this opens, it doesn't hit that. Just because I'm afraid that this latch is going to come up and hit the side of the boat and crack this. So I have to get some foam insulation. I'll take this thing out of here. All right. And then I'll just put something on the side there so it doesn't hit it. I don't know. I'll think of something. But yeah, that's the idea. It's pretty cool. I mean, maybe I could do it this way. Even just do it this way a little bit, so I have a little bit more room on the latch there, just to stand up here if I really needed to, for whatever. So I got to figure out a way to secure this down, and that's it, man. Go back over here real quick, just make sure this is flush with that, which is a little tight. That's okay. I mean, it's as good as it's going to be. Might have to actually take this and sand it a little bit. And then my mount should be coming today for this, so I can pop that right there so I can use it. And then transducer goes all the way back this way. Right now it's hanging on the floor. With this suction cup mount on it, which, I mean, when it's in the water, it holds on pretty good. So it's kind of nice. But for right now, it's just kind of hanging here. But, yeah, it's looking pretty good. I gotta bolt the seats down now that I have all that in. I can do that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know if I'm gonna add another piece here. I haven't thought about it. I might just do a piece of plywood like I did here. This, 1/2 inch or 3/4, or not 3/4, I'm sorry, 3/8 or 1/2 inch plywood there, and just carpet it just to finish it so it looks nice. But I'm not really sure yet. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's fine. Once I paint everything, it'll look even better. So, I don't know. That's just a piece of, I have some leftover carpet and I have some leftover wood, so maybe I'll make another one in there just to kind of snug that up and firm it up. And, yeah, be pretty cool. So, yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me if you guys think that this is good, if there's anything else I should add. The other thing I was thinking up here is actually putting another piece of plywood here as well, carpeted, just to cover this up. And also I do have another battery voltage meter and USB port, so I might put something here so the person in the front, on this front seat right here, can actually have their phone or whatever, hanging out, and then they can plug it in and charge off of that too, as opposed to in the back. So I have that. I have extra wood. I have extra carpet. So maybe I'll make something like this. I might have to move this back a little bit just so I can make kind of cover this up a little bit too. And I'll actually leave the top open so I can have this rope kind of sitting back in there. And, maybe like that. Just a piece of plywood, carpet, and done. So, yep. Now I got to do the other strap over there just to get that one ready to go. And that's it. I mean, I have this. I don't need this. I can take that out. That's it, man. What do you think?